APIs, or application programming interfaces, are the backbone of modern software development. They enable different applications, services, or systems to communicate and exchange data seamlessly. APIs are used everywhere, from connecting web and mobile applications to integrating third-party services and enabling cloud-based platforms. A professional working with APIs must understand concepts such as REST, SOAP, authentication, versioning, and error handling to build robust, scalable, and secure integrations. In this video, we will explore common API interview questions, along with sample answers and practical tips. This guide is designed to help candidates structure their responses, demonstrating both theoretical knowledge and hands-on experience. By preparing well-thought-out answers, candidates can showcase their understanding of API design, integration, security, and troubleshooting, which are key skills sought by employers in software development, cloud computing, and system integration roles. Understanding the role of an API professional is expected to design, develop, and maintain APIs while ensuring security, scalability, and efficient communication between systems. Employers look for candidates who can integrate APIs with applications, troubleshoot issues, optimize performance, and ensure seamless interoperability between services. Preparing for interviews involves demonstrating knowledge of API standards, protocols, data formats, authentication methods, and versioning strategies, while also highlighting past experiences or projects involving API development and integration. Question 1. What is an API, and why is it important? Here's how you can answer. An API, or application programming interface, is a set of rules that allows applications or systems to communicate with each other. APIs are important because they enable seamless integration, allow automation of workflows, and make it possible to leverage external services without building them from scratch. They are essential for building scalable, modular, and maintainable software. Tip: highlight both the definition and real-world importance of APIs. Question 2. What is the difference between REST and SOAP APIs? Here's how you can answer. REST, representational state transfer, is an architectural style that uses HTTP methods and is stateless, lightweight, and flexible, commonly using JSON for data exchange. SOAP, Simple Object Access Protocol, is a protocol that uses XML for messaging and has built-in standards for security and transactions. REST is preferred for web and mobile applications due to its simplicity, while SOAP is often used in enterprise applications requiring strict security and reliability. Tip: demonstrate knowledge of protocol differences, use cases, and practical implications. Question 3. What are HTTP methods commonly used in APIs? Here's how you can answer. HTTP methods define the action to be performed on a resource. The most common methods include get to retrieve data, post to create new resources, put to update existing resources, patch to partially update resources, and delete to remove resources. Understanding these methods is crucial for designing and consuming APIs effectively. Tip: show familiarity with HTTP methods and their correct usage in API design. Question 4. What is API authentication, and what methods are commonly used? Here's how you can answer. API authentication ensures that only authorized users or applications can access resources. Common methods include API keys, Basic Auth, OAuth 2.0, JWT, JSON Web Tokens, and token-based authentication. Each method has its own use case and security considerations, such as OAuth 2.0 for third-party app integrations and JWT for stateless authentication. Tip: emphasize understanding of secure API practices and different authentication mechanisms. Question 5. What is API rate limiting, and why is it important? Here's how you can answer. API rate limiting restricts the number of requests a client can make to an API in a given time period. It prevents abuse, ensures fair usage, and protects server resources from overload. Rate limiting is essential for maintaining system stability, providing consistent performance, and preventing denial of service attacks. Tip: show awareness of both technical and operational aspects of API management. Question 6. How do you handle errors in APIs? Here's how you can answer. Errors in APIs are handled using standard HTTP status codes, descriptive messages, and error response bodies. For example, 400 for bad requests, 401 for unauthorized access, 404 for not found, and 500 for server errors. Providing clear and actionable error messages helps clients debug issues quickly and improves the overall user experience. Tip: demonstrate best practices in error handling and client communication. Question 7. What is API versioning, and why is it necessary? Here's how you can answer. API versioning allows developers to release updates without breaking existing client applications. It can be implemented through URI versioning, query parameters, or headers. Versioning ensures backward compatibility and gives clients time to transition to newer API versions without disrupting their systems. Tip: highlight awareness of maintaining compatibility and planning for long-term API evolution. Question 8. How do you secure APIs from vulnerabilities? Here's how you can answer. I secure APIs by implementing authentication and authorization mechanisms, input validation, rate limiting, HTTPS encryption, and monitoring for suspicious activity. Using security standards like OAuth 2.0 and regular penetration testing helps mitigate vulnerabilities such as injection attacks, cross-site scripting, and data leaks. Tip: emphasize proactive security practices and adherence to standards. Question 9. Can you explain the difference between synchronous and asynchronous APIs? Here's how you can answer. Synchronous APIs provide immediate responses, where the client waits for the server to process the request. Asynchronous APIs allow the client to continue other tasks while the server processes the request, often using callbacks, webhooks, or messaging queues. Asynchronous APIs are useful for long-running tasks or event-driven systems. Tip: highlight the importance of selecting the appropriate model based on use case and performance considerations. Question 10. Why should we hire you as an API professional? Here's how you can answer. You should hire me because I have a strong understanding of API design, integration, security, and troubleshooting. I have hands-on experience with RESTful and SOAP APIs, authentication mechanisms, error handling, and versioning. My ability to develop robust, scalable, and secure APIs, combined with problem-solving skills and practical experience, enables me to contribute effectively to your development team. Tip: summarize experience, technical skills, and alignment with the company's development goals confidently. Final thoughts. API interviews assess technical expertise, problem-solving skills, and hands-on experience in designing and integrating software systems. Preparing structured answers, sharing practical examples, and demonstrating understanding of API standards, protocols, and security measures can help candidates stand out. Employers value professionals who can develop, maintain, and secure APIs while ensuring seamless communication between systems. By highlighting API design principles, authentication, error handling, rate limiting, versioning, and security practices, candidates can leave a strong impression. Focusing on practical experience, attention to detail, and problem-solving ensures that you are seen as a capable API professional ready to contribute effectively to modern software development and system integration projects.